is a Buddhist temple situated in Ayatam in Penang and is one of the best known temples on the island. It is also the largest Buddhist temple in Southeast Asia. Buddhism and traditional Chinese rituals blend into a harmonious whole, both in the temple architecture and artwork, as well as the daily activities of its worshippers. The construction of the temple began in 1890 and was inspired by the chief monk of the Goddess of Mercy temple at Pitt Street. With the support of the consular representative of China in Penang, the project received the sanction of the emperor at that time, who bestowed a tablet and gift of 70,000 volumes of the imperial edition of the Buddhist Sutras. I'm now at the dome of Mila Buddha, who's the supposed future Buddha. He represents luck, future and prosperity. Behind me here are meant to be his guards, and they're meant to look after his people and his believers. In 1930, the 7-storey main pagoda of the temple, or the Pagoda of 10,000 Buddhas, was completed. This pagoda combines a Chinese octagonal base with a middle tier of Thai design and a Burmese crown, reflecting the temple's embrace of both forms of Buddhism. So we've finally reached the top of the Pagoda of 10,000 Buddha, which is reputed to be the biggest pagoda in Malaysia. The temple is still growing. Generous donations from the affluent Chinese community allow the construction of additional buildings. Sixteen carved dragon pillars are being built. The concrete roof will be inspired by the classical Ming architecture, reminiscent of the roof of Prayer Hall for Good Harvest in the Temple of Heaven in Beijing. This place is absolutely awe-inspiring. If you have a look behind me, there's a wishing pond, and above me is a huge row of lanterns that have wishes on them and people's names inscribed in them that is granted to them by a priest. I approached the temple, ascending a stairway which roofs and provides shelter to a multitude of shops selling souvenirs and other, mostly secular commodities. I passed by Liberation Pond. Following the Buddhist tradition of merit making, turtles may be released into freedom. The temple itself consists of several large halls for assembly and prayer. Here, statues of Buddha as well as Chinese gods are being venerated. There is an incline lift to carry pilgrims and visitors further uphill, as I did. On the elevated platform, you can find a pond filled with koi fish and the towering statue of Kuan Yin, Goddess of Mercy. Intricate woodwork, often brightly painted, and a plethora of lanterns add to the visual impression. The temple is a focal point of festivals of the Chinese community in Penang, and I was lucky enough this year to be there for Chinese New Year, as it is particularly impressive. For 30 days following Chinese New Year, the temple remains open until late at night, whilst thousands of lights turn the scenery into a sea of light. So here is my wish.